Hello, and welcome to my Project Creative 1. Today I will cover a few things, starting with a brief introduction explaining the new knowledge I've gained from this module, followed by how I've found creativity in myself, future applications of creativity, and how I will develop these skills for my future career. My name is Serena Nigro, and I am a current sophomore at the Tampa location studying marketing with concentration on entrepreneurship. My future career goal is to open an old-fashioned ice cream parlor. Through this module, I have learned a few new things about creativity. To start, we learned in the Evaluating Your Creativity by Professor Diaso that there are 4 pillars of creativity. These include the creative person, creative environment, creative process, and creative products and services. I also learned that there are 2 categories of problems. These can be categorized as heuristic or algorithmic, and have subcategories of reactive and proactive. Also, I learned that creativity is impossible to ignore. The textbook highlighted that when a change occurs, you either act on new ideas, ignore them, or follow along and see how others combat them. As said, Evaluating Your Creativity discusses the 4 pillars of creativity. The creative person is defined as someone who has the ability to invent and develop original ideas, especially in the arts, according to the Collins English Dictionary. A creative environment is the space that produces these ideas. The creativity process is the steps and way that you come up with a new idea or practice. And the creative products and services are the final outcome you have to show for your creativity. There are 4 problem categories. Our textbook, Creativity Rising in Creative Thinking and Creative Problem Solving in the 21st Century, explain them as either algorithmic or heuristic problems. Algorithmic problems have known solutions and one correct answer. Heuristic problems do not have known solutions and require further creativity to problem solve. The 2 responses to these issues are either being proactive, meaning before the problem, or reactive, meaning after the problem. Formulaic problems call for implementations of already created solutions, as they are algorithmic, reactive problems. Maintenance issues are algorithmic, but proactive issues, which call for use to prevent problems that we expect. Predicaments are heuristic and reactive, and require use to bend with the changes to come up with solutions. The 4th type is opportunities, which are heuristic and proactive problems, which allow for the most creativity, solving issues with no known solution prior to them occurring. The results of change are inevitable, as change is constant and unavoidable. If you avoid change, you will end up causing damage to your creativity, and thus it will cease. An alternative reaction is to grow alongside it, in which you will follow along changes and accept new alternatives. You are not necessarily heading the implementation of changes, but you are not avoiding them. Finally, you can use changes to boost your creativity. People who do this come up with creative remedies to problems and therefore boost their creative process. This module reminded me how I found creativity in myself. In reflection, I realized I am a pretty creative person. For me, it tends to be displayed in food or crafts. I'm creative when it comes to baking and decorating cookies, making intricate meals such as the dumplings shown to the right, or making homemade ice cream with various bases and writing my own recipes for them. I also love to paint, make collages, and express my creative side through the arts, despite how bad I am. Creativity will play a big role in my future goal, which is to open an allergy-friendly ice cream shop. The store will be based in Jacksonville and have a charming, cozy aesthetic. To reach my goal, I will have to apply creativity. There are multiple ways to which I can apply creativity in the field. This includes through the flavors. I'll have to be creative in producing original, exciting flavors which will set me apart from the competition. I also will have to figure out how to use different milk alternatives to make the best ice cream anyone can eat. Additionally, the location will play a huge role in deciding how creative my business is. Figuring out where the best place to open a store is, or deciding if I should have a standalone store versus franchising it, will take lots of thought. Design will be a display of my creative side. This will include color profile, aesthetic, size, etc. to make the shop be set apart. Finally, my skills in marketing will be crucial. An expert panel for Forbes talks about the importance of good creative marketing strategy, saying that social media brings engagement and awareness to the brand. Marketing comes down to your presence, reaching the target audience, and making sure that there are aspects like a catchy slogan that will stick in the customer's mind. I will have to develop these skills in order to have a successful career as an entrepreneur. Some ways I've learned that I can develop these skills are as follows. By taking marketing courses, I can learn from professionals how to position my brand for maximum effect. Additionally, I can work in the restaurant/ice cream business to grow my skills in real time. Indeed.com outlines the importance of first-hand experience prior to opening your own store. They highlight that working in such a business teaches you how to relate to your employees, act professionally, have a strong work ethic, and manage effectively. These skills are important and not something you want to figure out after spending all your money. Additionally, I can develop my skills in creativity if I continue to try out recipes. As I create more, I will get more confident and come up with more and more alternative flavors. Thank you so much for watching. This is my working knowledge of how creativity impacts my life.